Welcome, bout betters. It's interesting that money is coming in on all the underdogs on this card, but favorites like Askarov, Curtis Blades, and Manenfjord's numbers are increasing. I'm going to infer that a lot of this is the micro incremental bets that are coming in on a stacked parlay with those players along with Khamzat Chimaev, Peter Yan, and even Alexander Volkanovski. Right now, that is a 6-pick at plus 263, and a $10 bet will net you $26. I've already discussed this being not a sucker bet, but a bet that has a bad return on your investment for the probable outcomes, and how a 3-leg parlay of maybe Neil Magny, Karl Rosa, and Borachav Vladislav will get you to plus 227, or how a 2-pick with Mateus Nicolau and Matt Brown can get you plus 299. And another 3-leg parlay, for example, of favorites with Alex Grasso, Karl Rosa, and say Danaa Batgerel can get you to plus 228. These, at the end of the day, yield the same results in terms of the payout for similar implied risks. I would argue that the legs mathematically offset the smaller numbers because you have increased variance in the probable outcomes. Yes, Khamzat Chimaev is less likely to be submitted, say, than Danaa Batgerel is to be knocked out, but that is really off the table. My point is that there is no sure thing, and the longer your parlays, the less likely they will hit, regardless if you're betting big chalk. Sure, you will hit some, and it will be a very probable bet, but I'll take my 2 legs of Brown and Pierre over your 7-leg or 6-leg parlay all day. Real News MMA and others wanted me to check out this bout between Danaa Batgerel and Chris Gutierrez. After watching tape, I know exactly why. This is going to be an exciting fight. And contrary to what many feel, this card is filled with interesting and entertaining matchups. And this bout is going to be one of those, as we have a power brawler striker versus a technical kickboxer with a good chin. Both these guys have good movement and are not the best defensively. Both have semi-open guards, which I think will determine where this fight or how this fight will play out. Will Gutierrez get caught by Danaa's stifling hand, or will Danaa get outstruck and outpointed or outdamaged over 3 rounds? Danaa uses a lot of energy, going 100% in his attacks, and he feints a ton. He is always lined up well with his opponents, but is too willing to fight in close quarters despite having more activity on the outside. He fights out there, but he closes distance very quickly. He's not evasive at all defensively, where Gutierrez has good defensive position awareness. Both these guys have very high fight IQs, and each is very good at managing distance and their attack strategies. This is a tough fight to call, as Batgerel is not just a tank and Gutierrez isn't just a foot soldier. This fight is going to come down to fight intelligence, and I don't think Danaa will be able to simply bully Gutierrez. But how he responds, or at least how Gutierrez responds to pressure and how he adjusts defensively, will determine this bout. If Gutierrez gives up too much ground or simply circle fights, he will get caught and go to sleep or crumble. But if he uses those movements for timed offensive attacks, he can slow down Batgerel and outpoint him. Gutierrez has to shadow Batgerel and not run away from him. Gutierrez has the better attack awareness while being a distance-dependent fighter, while Batgerel is going to look to crowd Gutierrez and get into a phone booth fight. Gutierrez is a live dog in this spot, but I can see him being overwhelmed and finished by Batgerel, despite never being finished by a knockout. Both have semi-open guards, but it's Batgerel that has that one-punch finishing power, and it's unavoidable. I think it's going to get through. My pick here is Batgerel via knockout, and this fight not to go the distance. Each will be plus money, as Gutierrez is durable and intelligent, but I think the power is just going to be too much. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please participate in maybe in one of my upcoming live chats. And if you've made it this far, you are a bout better.